Good day, this is Professor Will, CBMD PhD, and today is Sunday, October 17th, 2021. It is 5:35 and 17 seconds a.m. Eastern Standard Time. In today's video diary, I would like to talk about my natural gifts, ameliorate some of the skills and talents that I practice. For starters, the most ironic introspection that I had not really talked about with my parents is that I knew my entire life before I was even born. I naturally experienced and practiced outer body astral travel throughout my childhood years. Times have changed since then, and today I practice remote viewing. A special gift I don't normally talk about with anyone, because people are too quick to slander me, or misinterpret my gifts as being a mental health diagnosis. I did not realize the epitome of my gifts until I reached my teenage years, and started investigating the topic by going to the bookstores and studying. As I started to educate myself on topics such as astral projection, transcendental meditation, and analyzing neuroscience, I eventually found myself much more aware of my intuitive natural innate gifts. My telepathy rapidly became much more in-depth. I kept it secret, since my parents did not understand, and would deny or demote my gifts as being crazy. My mom still does not accept the fact that I have these natural gifts, and will discredit me, and she simply doesn't understand, and reports my gifts as being symptoms of mental illness. So I stopped talking to her years and years ago about my gifts. I do not make much time for meditation, but I'm naturally clairvoyant and clairaudient. I actually use remote viewing a lot, and it's part of my lifestyle. When I don't have time to meditate, clairaudience comes natural to me. I think the DSM was created to cover up for humanity's natural gifts. As I got older, I learned to cope with my gifts and utilize them to my fullest potential. I do not hear voices, I do not get commands, and I don't see things that are not physically there. My natural gifts never once frightened me at all. And try explaining all this to a psychiatrist who was persuaded by the American Diagnostic Statistical Manual, a fake and fabricated book of diseases. The psychiatrist condemned me, harassed me, and forcibly drugged me my entire life because of my gifts. Because psychiatrists have no comprehension or experience in neuroscience, and they do not understand my gifts or the natural brain's fullest potential. On a positive note, because of my psychic visions and gifts, I'm able to predict the future, and that is just one reason why I make appropriate choices, that being ahead of my time. I still don't feel comfortable talking to anyone about my gifts, because most won't understand, and people are quick to judge and make offending comments towards me. I don't feel comfortable in the presence of a psychiatrist. I feel pressured, bullied, and coerced. That is why I ask for someone I trust to sit in with me on the meetings, because psychiatrists become very threatening, intimidating, and forceful. The psychiatrists threaten me with forcible confinement. Psychiatrists become very harassing and threaten to pull me right out of my home, lock me up, and drug me against my will. The psychiatrists love to play God. Psychiatrists were never classified as real doctors, up until physicians started signing their names to fake research papers, known as a pseudoscience, which creates a superficial medical book, known as a DSM, giving a false appearance to psychiatrists, and making them look like real medical doctors. I simply can't enjoy my natural gifted disciplines, or lifestyle, to the fullest potential, because psychiatrists are reluctant, barbaric, and become threatening towards my area of science. I studied this particular area of neuroscience for a lengthy amount of years, and I have a lot of experience. I enjoy utilizing my gifts to the best of my ability. And just because you don't understand someone else's area of discipline doesn't give you the right to make assumptions, stereotype, judge, or try to control someone. I am in no way maladjusted, but am misunderstood. Moreover, I am excited about my life and ready to embark on a brand new chapter. I'm working hard on my career and utilize my gifts to help visualize my goals, passions, and dreams. I am very creative and come up with a lot of new ideas. I'm always making discoveries, making new innovations, and working on my inventions. I want to subsequently take an electronics engineering course and revolutionize the world with flair, fun, and creativeness. I have good intentions. I'm a philanthropist, humanitarian, and introvert. I only want to do good things for others and embrace the world with happiness. And take note, I do commend the people in my life for all their positive comments, abundance in ideas, and motivation. I appreciate that wholeheartedly, and you all know who you are. Thank you. And this video diary was written by me, Professor Will C. BMD PhD, scientist researcher, philanthropist, and writer. The video diary was created for educational purposes only. My videographies mean a lot to me. Hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have an excellent day.